Hello everybody, welcome back to the Border Corner. On today's video, I'm just going to do a quick roundup of where we are in the bird room and talk about show season, the Border Canary donation scheme that I talked about on the last video, and I've got a competition, so please watch to the end of the video when we'll talk about the competition right at the end, so stay tuned. First of all, obviously show season for the Canaries has come to an end now. The last show season for me should have been at the Cumbria show on the 10th of December. I think I mentioned on one or two videos that I haven't been 100% happy with how the birds were looking after the early season shows, and because I didn't breed as many birds as I wanted to this year, I think I might have overshown them. I'm not 100% sure if that's what it is, but I think I might have overshown them, and as a result they were just not the same birds as they were for those early 2 or 3 shows. So I took the decision not to actually go to Cumbria and to give the birds a full rest. But the last thing I want to do is jeopardise any potential breeding for next year. So all the birds have finished and have had a rest. They've all had a little bit of condition seed, extra condition seed on top of what I would normally be giving them, just to give them a bit of a boost really. So they've all done that, and I've got them all in their flight cages now. As you can see, in this the wire cage over this side, I've got the 2 cockbirds that I bought in recently that I've shown you already, the yellow cockbird and the black cockbird, and both variegated. I've got hens already lined up that I want to put them with straight away, so fingers crossed for them. In this top bank here, I've got the 3 cocks that I bred this year, including the 3-pass dark cock that was the winning bird at the Scottish National and at the BCA. So he's going to go with 1 or 2 of the older hens that I've got. There's a couple of clear hens that I want to put him with. Probably the clear hens were the best birds that I had. So he's probably going to go with those hopefully. And then in this flight cage here, this is all of the hens that I bred this year, plus the 2 self greens that came up that I bred last year. So these 2 self greens, this one is actually the 3-pass dark cock's mother. So I might, if it works out, I might try putting him back to his mother as well, just to see what that produces. There's a couple of nice hens in here. There's 1 or 2 in here that I might let go. Haven't decided yet. So that's the hens in their flight cage here. That's current year hens plus the 2 self greens. These have all been in the shows this year. This bottom cage is my over-year cockbirds. There's the 2 fifes in here. As you can see, they're almost clear yellow. That's the one that's doing all the singing. And there's a self green yellow in there as well. And then I've got 3 other cockbirds. This one, he's actually on a red ring, so he's actually the oldest bird in the bird room now. So I don't actually think he'll breed anything anymore, but I don't have a heart to get rid of him, as he was one of the first ones that I got. And then the rest of the hens are all in the aviary, so these are all my over-year hens, with the exception of the fife. I don't know whether the fifes in here are hens or cockbirds, I don't know yet. So, but all of these birds are in the aviary, and they'll get plenty of exercise in there right up until I start separating off in February. So I will keep the birds on their bland diet. So as you remember me saying that they're on 75% plain canary food, and then they get 25% mixed canary added to that, so they get a little bit of variety, but it's important that they have that, keep on with that bland diet. So I want the birds to be really fit for breeding and not carrying any fat. So if there's any fat that's built up anywhere, 6 weeks or so on plain canary seed, hopefully they'll shed all of it, or most of it, if not all of it. So I'll keep them on that. I'll reintroduce mixed canary seed again at the beginning of January. So 1st of January, they'll go on to mixed canary seed. And then also from the 1st of January, I will start introducing soft food once a week and condition seed once a week as we slowly start the conditioning journey until the birds are ready to be paired in spring. So that's kind of where we are in the bird room at the moment. As I say, not a lot going on. But we're making, I'm pleased with the birds that I've bred. I lost a couple through the molt, but you're always going to do that, I think. So the cocks are already singing loud, as you can hear. We're not even into breeding season yet, and I've got some cockbirds that are really banging out some tunes. So I'm really pleased with the way they're going. So if they keep that up into spring, hopefully I'll have the cockbirds being fit and healthy and singing and helping the hens into condition. So. The other thing I wanted to just mention was the Border Canary donation scheme that I started in the last video. I've had a good response from novices and from fanciers that are new to the hobby that would be really keen to get into boarders. I've had a good number of people that have come forward and asked about taking the pair. The problem I've got at the moment is I've only had 2 extra fanciers come to me to say that they've got some birds that they'll be able to help me with. So as things stand at the moment, I've got more novices that are asking for birds than I've actually got fanciers that have offered them. So I realise it's a bit late in the year now. If we'd have done this in September or October maybe, so that you guys would have had a chance to think about it, you might have been able to put a pair aside. So if there's any way that you can have a look at your stock rooms, your bird rooms, have a look at your stock and see if there's any way that you can find a pair that you could donate to this scheme, I'd be really grateful, and it might entice some more novice blood into the border section of the canary scene. So please can you have a look. As I say, we've got people all over the UK that have come forward asking for birds, and I've had some interest in Ireland as well, both Northern and Southern Ireland. So, please have a look at your bird rooms. If you can let me know. Obviously, we won't do anything until January. I was going to look at January to start putting breeders in touch with novices and then arranging to get birds transported around the country. But I'm trying to find a way. Before we do that, I wanted to see if we could get people in the different parts of the country set up together rather than somebody in Scotland sending birds to somebody in Kent, for example. So anyway, I'm rambling a bit. Yeah, so please have another think about what you've got in your bird room if you can. If you can donate a pair of birds, it'd be absolutely fantastic to try and get some more interest in border canaries. So, and again, everybody else that's watching this, if you're keeping other birds or you're watching it because you like canaries but you haven't got any yet and you'd like to take up boarders, please give me a shout on the Border Corner email address, or you can just put a comment on here if you want to, or email me. Either whichever way you want to do it, that'd be fine. And I'll put a message up on Facebook as well, so the email addresses will be on there. But my email address here is thebordercorner@gmail.com. Have a think. It'd be great if we can get some more people into boarders. So. The other thing I wanted to do this year was run a kind of a Christmas competition. Sounds a bit daft saying that, really, doesn't it? I've got 589 subscribers to the channel as of this morning, and I'm really chuffed about that. I think it's from nowhere earlier in the year to 589 by now. I'm delighted with. So thank you so much to everybody that subscribed. I'm really, really grateful. And I'm going to run a competition as a thank you for that. So there'll be a £20 voucher as a Christmas present and a thank you to everybody. So all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and then what I'll do is I will go through all the subscribers list on December the 27th, and then I'll pick a winner as to who's going to get the £20 voucher. So, as I say, like the video, subscribe to the video, share the video, do whatever you want to do. If I can get over 600, nudge over to 600 subscribers by Christmas Day, I'll be absolutely over the moon. So let's go for that and have a little bit of fun for the end of the year. And that's it. That's it for today's video, really. Not a very long one. Again, just a massive thanks to everybody for supporting me and supporting the channel throughout the year. I've learnt a lot through the videos. Having a bit of a scratch behind me. I've learnt a lot from the videos that I've put out. I've had a lot of people comment on them, and a lot of people have private messaged me about ideas and things as well. That's helped me a lot. So thank you for all of that help and assistance. Please carry on doing that. I'm going to have another go next year. So we will have season 2 of the Border Corner. That's it for now, really. Just leaves me to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. Keep on birding, and I'll see you for season 2 of the Border Corner in 2024.